Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Shy TV. We are really, really glad to have you here with us today. I believe you all enjoyed our interview last week with Bishop Adonteng Boateng, and today we have a lot more in store for all of you guys. First of all, before we even start anything, please, please, please share this video on all your social media platforms. Send it to your friends, your family, because the topics that we have today to discuss is just amazing. But before we even get started, I'm going to play a video from our sponsor, from ourunion.com.
Singles all over Africa. Visit www.ourunion.com, where you can find good Christians anywhere in Africa who are ready to be a wife or husband. Do you aspire to have or to find that type of woman or man? We have visitors over 1 million strong. Christians believe it. They are ready to meet. Are you? Turn the phone off and turn love on forever. Yeah. OurUnion.com. Find your true Christian love and own it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back once again. I hope you enjoyed. Today, I have the man of God with me. We're gonna dive more into marital problems, topics, whatever. We had a couple of people sending their questions, and I believe today the bishop is here to answer all the questions that were asked. So before we start, I would like to introduce you to the bishop of the house, Bishop Adonteng Boateng. Hello, Daddy.
Grace, thank you. Thank you.
How are you feeling today?
We're good. By the grace of God, we're very good.
We thank God. We're so honored to have you with us. Last week we talked about we didn't touch really much on marriage issues, and it seems that a lot of our viewers love those type of topics. So today I have a few questions that I'm hoping by God's grace He's going to give you the wisdom to answer it for all of us, and we're going to dive into it. But before we even start, let's talk about your outfit. I believe last week you gave us a pink one, and today I just love it. Can you tell us about your outfit, where you got it from, please?
Grace, thank you very much, and God bless you. It's a beautiful Tuesday, and I thank God for your life, for Faith's life, and all the work we do. I also want to give a shout out to all the people that are watching and all the men of God that have been encouraging us. Also for Church, wherever you are, I salute you back, and God bless you. And for all the church members of Divine Word Ministry, I want to thank everybody and bless them. Grace, like I said last week, I have a bunch of these dresses my wife gave to me. And while I'm saying this, I also want to thank God for her life. Tomorrow is her birthday. And so, happy birthday and God bless you. So, Grace, that's all I'll say today. I am fasting with my talking, so.
Thank you so much, Bishop. It's always an honor to have you here on Shy TV. So, Bishop, I have a lot of questions for you today.
I guess so. I've seen people very interested, so I pray that God will give me the wisdom to answer them and tell them the truth, but nothing but the truth. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Okay, so Bishop, my first question. This is a question that has been pondering on a lot of people. So the first one is, why does most people that counsel marriage couples, they always seem to side with the men?
I guess most of these questions you're going to ask me today, they are coming from the internet or online. So you're asking that, why is it that most marriage counselors always speak for the men? I pray that God will give me the wisdom to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. Grace, the institution of marriage says that a husband is a head of a household, meaning that it takes the wisdom, the direction, the determination of a man to hold a house together. But I must confess also that it doesn't take a man to manage a house together. It takes the wisdom, the character, the ingenuity, the creativity, and the intelligence of a good woman to hold the house together. So if you read the Bible in Proverbs 14 verse 1, if you have a Bible, you can read. Proverbs 14 verse 1, it says, a wise woman, she uses her wisdom and her hands to hold the house together. Then it went further and says, a foolish woman, she uses her own hands to scatter a house of hers. So if anybody wants to advise married couple, the person you can really advise who, if they take your advice, it helps them to maintain a home, is the woman. Men, if a man is abusive, it's the most dangerous thing you can ever experience. A man who beats a wife, a man who you would do emotional abuse on a woman. It's a no. When these things are there, then men should be addressed appropriately. But for any home to be successful, for any marriage to be successful, it takes the ingenuity, the creativity, and the wisdom of a woman to create a good home. That is why if anybody is advising married couple, I will look at a woman and tell you, be humble, be patient, be kind, be this, be that. It's not because I'm abusing the woman or I'm siding with the man, but for things to work out well for them, you must hit the woman on every side just to get her in shape. Once the woman is in shape, most of the blah, 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 the crybabies of the men need to go away. That is why most women are advised and counseled properly when marriages have issues. It's not because we target the woman, but if the woman can listen, she will be humble enough to listen to counsel and advice. Her home will be peaceful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bishop. I'm well aware that this was a great answer to most of the people that were wondering about this particular question. So we're going to dive in a little bit deeper. So there's people that are in marriages that their in-laws seems to interfere a lot. So what do you say about that?
You see, under normal circumstances, Grace, a good in-law is supposed to be a mother for either the woman or the man. Let me go into our culture, kakra. You can say, "Masse, aseono, or your bad time be a woman, semina mawaro sebia, a woman me a masse, semisumi o mamia, me mame, o ye nase. Aseono, sa wayeni be jina, ono no shasye, ninsa ne shasye ne ma awari jina. Appropriate thing ne say, Grace, my year Juma in your baby see wako school, mammy, I show school so ba sebio. Ebia my bow fee semi by war mabi sue mamma so. Oba me fear me mammy bedi can show. Sebi shop obey dear, show you. Samson and me uma me shame or say a cratchy dear ya kono way dear when ya de papa come on. Yene papa was semi mammy a foul set a back. And the papa so mammy or family set a back. Enye me mame no and also enye wo mame ne me mame. But say oba time no obehuni ama wo ho a airtime. Sanso na bia wo mame so behuni ama wo me ho a airtime. But oba time pa o sha wade ase no. Eni ama airtime oba time ya na enhye da anye ne time efie bon. Oba na nya akofa aba. Okofa oba na ba. Ebia oni suban ni character nya niama bebre nya wono oba na nya akofa aba. Oba tampa na nya afi na ne ba betwe kra. Abedi di natem. Abeye no di nanim abeye fom. Ofa ne sa wo so oba. Na oboa no because ebia ne ntete ye nye. Ne fie ofiri mo ya ntete ne ye wo nimba bi onam. Waba wo fie no oba tampa no. Ofa no, oboa no. Dan no kasa kire no de no hye oyam. Na waye ne ba. Ochine bi 2, 3, 4 years time. Ojina be bo di osio mase ena waye mi sei na futu na aboa mi sei na broche anu dodo na waye dodo na begu a eye be ma na maame be ma ma maame ne ba ye no ebia the way a ne ba be ma no si hwe no Ghana wakosu wababro chira bebo bra me ba ya me ba na kofa oba bi a onenete oba na nhwe me ba ne ye ne duane kra ye nkata aso mete se me ba no pa oba no cho se ma me no na. I know a mother oba Africana ogua waye na at once because ote se ne ba boy no sere ne yere se ma me no na ba ko no se what me ba ma hwe no no ono ba pa oba cho ma me ne gina so gua waye na ba tanka enye se ba ne sa aware guo nya de papa. Enti mothers a womodo ma no tutu awade mu ekeka ne patiri bom edi ntokwa ne atendidie ebe mu no ebe wi ase no na wase ne ama bebre minimum ba tan bi a oka kire ne baba se ukunu betime agya no gya na obenya be ma foforo doctors wo bebre nam ho asofo bebre na wo mu ka be ma wo na fe no ampa oba na gya ne kunu so na mabonti an be ma na we fa no na we afa no na we afa no se emema ni nyini na so obefa oba dodo na opa oba oya akwala akaka no akofa no eni so onyini wie na o ma make kasa ansam kirew na so ehunu nyansa sister na okodu ma me achi a ebebi ase na wada ne young boys small boys no mo ball enye fe oba nso di 40 years this dey call na onware na be ma we fa wa se enye yare na yare a na just a usuban na enye. You understand my point? Enti anka ohwemu a asofo no wa wade mu aye, but they're supposed to be there to be a firewall to protect our area no. But ene dodo na no obi e panifie die obi e pani die enti no. Ye ntimi nka no kra ne nkyere ye ho. But anka aso obi an obua pa ko e ma wade ni gina tembia odo wo fie obehu wo nkora na omo kon no. Enam wa futuo ni wabada ye ne okasa che nto boss no mo na mo kama me da se sana me de me kan no.
Bishop Diadasepa, thank you so much. Another question that I have is a lot of people date to marry. So like how long do you think somebody should know someone before they get into marriage, or doesn't matter at all, like how long you've been together?
Grace, the worst thing anybody can do in life is to see a man or woman you don't know out of infatuation and says, I'm going to marry the person. That is the worst thing any man or woman can do. Bearman Wishiano. I don't think what imitated me try be to me cologne utia can make a 100 miles to better menka. Me be man was ya kwe de nyansa when it mo ku school o ye sikani ampanso nyame ehirame bate bia na misuban nye. The cover of a book doesn't tell the story of the book. The cover of a book does not tell the story of a book. Don't see any man, don't see any woman out of the way we say no, the way no koko sitie ni shape enye bi da obekun anase obekun. Ube worry obia. One thing is Africa for no sabi o grace papa. South Africa ni be me shia na so pewa. Or say I love you. Just say me pel. Enti or the cover of woman I love you. But you cannot love anybody you don't know. You don't love the person. Maybe you like him. You see the shape, you see the size, you like it. But Africa never can say, yo, sister, I love you. You cannot love anybody you don't know. Nipa kone gama inti na woba. Ema bebre pesapa. Ema pesapa. Ema pe. Emema obehune bi aka bi otim. Efie bi odam. Me picture bi. Osi me hu be me bi be man sin na jeme. Uta about ayesa. Obe worry 100. Because me ka me team atari amahye no. It doesn't define me as nipa me ye. In the grace, only will be one will be a very critical so be top boss. Say 2 years and I'll bet me on top boss and make it sure and found. And I woo ban so no grace. Say me bay. Be me be pass over per one. And manning out the say, make us me percent me know that because me know that me a bema. Anytime I may release it, me feel very good. And remember, I release I feel good, pa, but who I was so the nyansa to kakra because Ebi ameno be yes, I be an man waro. Am I baby also we disappointing me? You better so be disappointed when than obe worry dia awade ato so na wo chena we gya wo akofa oba afoforo. Ya na enye ma no ene yeso aware kwame 3-5-8 years time yeso aware kojo o gya san ko ware Peter. O ware ba akumienu oba ware ba akumienu pe na afi atu din o. Usuban ye girl na yesi ni subon na mo ano no. Enti anka oba ware obi a utọ bo ase. Me dem mfa ho mfie dudro. Ye de nyansa na to ho. Make sure se nipa we na ade ho kwakoma no. Ubetimi na bobra kosi awi. Enti na ye ware a ye see we marry for better and for worse. And until death do us part. And nipa ne bebre ye nto ebo ase en ware enti ne. Eye ya emejai, mi mejai ware ma wuro mekawa. Because they don't have the heart for marriage. Nipa enamon you be an worry no. A meme enamon you be an worry no. A man so enamon, ye man yin worry woman. Or baby one worry no grace uda form. Or baby page on one frog cosro. Or frog cosro. Or baby on so one top was no worry no. Who was so or be more be ship form. And you be an worry, you must know the person. Ena be maybe one say baby a grace who papa ne me Adonteng Boateng ba no hey sir obeya be pe because of me fear be wura na dwen so oba who papa sika meditia no oba be wura mu onipa so okuta na agenda no de ba. Don't entertain anybody you observe them so to obo as if you na za akwei the way we see edi bet achichi ne mo na mfia no okuta agenda. Uko wari obi okuta agenda. Seninsan ka de opa na so kokodu mpempen so bi na de ode ba ye no fi seninsan ka bia. Grace obeka so oja wari wa wuro no ka wase oja na wari because the oba ya wo pen or the agenda ne ba ye nensa ka. Etu ba ma ho kwan se Grace obi be wari wa na se ye prince awade ya make sure say ni prakonu nim ne pa. Why na any former boyfriend? Say a bearman eba who Grace and also be say one and a year former girlfriend. O former girlfriend didn't see winning in them. Obama one wadi a watching panada a wabechi and oba one wadi a yes watching panada or bearmachin. Oh, yeah, then once a cheat, they always a cheat. Grace, once a cheat, they are always a cheat. Bema we cheat to oba suda, oba especially. Ah, yes, see what chimpana when you couldn't chida. One in the boyfriend was out of Fabema for. Oh, yeah, ni den oba sound of chimpana or wachi. Hey, money we are saying. Fabian in your mano. And you know, the mentality of the namono, why are corrupted? And they are saying, so once a cheat, they always a cheat. In the grace, answer no be sure be a cousin, me person, why in the pokon, top was saying. No rush. A better some chimpana. In penifom betena ase na yesi egu na mu baby dance be ma na yesi wa ware o but aware na anya yi uya baba wante eba ne se o so ko ware foforo oba nso nya ware ba ko no ko ware mienu pe na question marks I start about so into aware there is no time but it is important say you graduate the individual so oba obama o. You also who any money actually. She Grace, you won't go for pretending. Oh, yes, please. Yes, yes, Bishop. Yes, Grace. Yes, Grace. Or waru ye and obecho say or yes, or jata. So take your time and don't force yourself to compel yourself with anybody's time. Say me train 1 year, 2 years. It's up to you. Good, marry and you marry once and for all. What?
Thank you so much, Bishop. Another thing we would like to ask you is, should couples get married once the woman, let's say they are dating, and then the girl gets pregnant? Is it like mandatory for you to marry that person?
Great, well, Africa, pa. Africa, pa. Girl be go school now. Only boy be a konyam. Yes, any was all worrying. Meti parents na se edu baby a menyina bedu enensument o ma se meti parents na se because as a wako say will be by life obeya on na kwowoi ebi na ednam se akwala di na chi nti be mema bebre empe se omakofo oba oni obi fufura wodada nti se wo anware na wan na be ware nti ene e ware ne preko ode to statistics sa aware no dodo na be 90% echire no oba no kra na ninti be ma no ware no echire ko se be ma we kra nye no na mepe ana be ma no be nyina du ba bi wo life mo se oba we kra nye no na mepe because wo hwemu a na wo mususa ayempna twen keke ye kope bi dia ye bibi na akwakoye bibi nti no odo papa ni ho emotional attachment ni feeling ni ho any abonde wo mu together na ma worry dodo na obon se da chi bia na be ma no complaining we kwa na nya ono na mpese me worry no yata say de no temase yata de no na me do no me papa ne me ma me na ye ya na makọ worry oba na fu na wo didi na tem enti ade me wanso da yata ya oba ma ye ne say ebi anko no so mu ja no to no bo ase a Kofi bi na mbebi a obi aso obi akono de ye dompo nso no obepe yata wa hobrase na obuade na wonim de we si ye bema onfa ntoto no se girl yi mi kra no na me suspect se Kofi nso ye bi me nkwa me koye de ahye me concern me a and men se bema de sheni trim se wo ba wo cheat on him they never forgive you though because obo cheat or you very dirty ni susum ye fini susum inte bema e de sheni trim so oba ye dirty sa onu betimi atena but na dwemo mu into there are so many men that are married to women they don't respect them but why didn't in the baby nam you understand my point into anko hwemu the other side in you good because what before will be ba anyin sen no na obeja na akofo obi fufura san akwa na wan na wan no nti wan no but in the long term no munyinyi bi a girl cry to me can say me cry so no we cry me ne koye ne to mu keke nanka fifth na mepe otra mete na say by nipa nso anka o ware a ne papa mu a once you are married especially oba the once you oba kwasua be ni say oba ye kwasua se wa ware na ordinary di be ma foforo chi oba ye say you are a very foolish person oba wa ware na ni san di be ma foforo chi oye kwasua pa me to sabi why because o ma ho kwan se oba e wo be ma brabo ma obe use say only moral compact be or be holding itself obe take advantage of you so into oba when I was so who value who the world sumbu be may be awaro be may be the need the amount say no monyam share the amount one you need to hold it you understand but then you oba we'll talk about that later me that's because
thank you so much, Bishop. Another thing that we want to ask is, can you marry somebody you don't love?
Can you marry someone? Because the only reason why anybody will marry somebody they don't love, because this world has become a very corrupted place. Grace, Adonteng Boateng. Osheka mitim, ka ultima driver abesiu. Why Benny Adonteng Boateng? Or say me pen me koho. Okutan agenda no deba oba no o ma so obepewu o de agenda aba se obepe obi a obetimi akwohye obetimi adada wa mo aware no o ware no wi a na obehunu se no that is the problem enti abroche say no obebe ani abiri pekunu because opo obi oni ne be che ne rent etua etu ko wa no obeka se o tua rent no betua grocery. Not just a way you do a adjustment of the pians because you don't know they ba or pobi or betene caswamano. Dachi biano, send hotono. Na say on 1 year, you might bet me a child and a cow, but you also no because of good agenda. Into people marry with agenda, people who marry with agenda no on no agenda no the nam or the nefu or the nakuma or the nehunenam. Inti nipa sa no ni ye ni suni ni bibi o che bia be kire so no because one for don e buy or the agenda or okutabuta e bi o de buy me po bia metimi na e business enyo odo inti nipa sa no na mo na fe no office o hia bi o mu a ho na transfer ni de obon san bre ye me se wa on no sister na sister no ebi na mabonti on mo bedo pa o but on e wa why no because enye odo no de bae ebi American was side dude be a openo or papa bi opena na or rabe bi openo wa beto mo keke na afie konkron. Until people marry and they don't love the individuals. Not ya wadi ase we see from say konongo kaya. Ebiti aware mom ye konongo kaya. Ono a onpeja onsoa. Ono nso wo nyamu nto no obi abefo ogina ho. Always see time because okuta an agenda. To asumedase.
Thank you so much, Edasi Bishop. And I did say like, how should conflicts and disagreements in marriages be handled? Like, what is your take on it? Like, how do you suggest it should be handled?
Conflicts and what?
Disagreements.
Grace. Any people say be a senator makromoko. And tafaya womo the same day womoko. Our dear beer anyone and sensemunim. Say our dear and sensembemuna se betra. I was said nipa mienu no mutimi a communicating. Be me bi wa ni bufua. For asenko mintie o be resist o use ebi mu use evil word be say me resent no. Na ede na be ma wa wari oba o resent no. Sister, be ma wati sika edi ka wa hye wonsa. How evil and wicked can you be so say me resent me kunu? It's very evil word oh. But a man be much a man be mu. On said the moment I started egg time ukunu, egg time we don't know. Unya akuma no we be more can't tell who say. Me ya me bonny me the channel. Me kuna me bonny me the channel. Banka or do papa or her grace. Or do kata de nyina so ni pana ye wade ya. Especially obi a waya wade so wan sheda. Obi a waya wade wan sheda. Eya uba anka obeda obetwa so cut it off. But grace and do na waroma kuma ding. Very hearted people. Enti anka sema ba o se mo communicate we na anka my sex. Sex in marriage is the most oiled instrument that brings conflicted, afflicted marriages together. Namu ko ade chi ya mo mienu no dae o fa asenko mi de ja wasem o mi de me pesa menya sa biom is solved. But the baby ase na bi oba na hye nika o se mi ma won me na e baby ase be ma na koda living room o se ma won na obeje di say once they come together no mutimi ye sex no mutimi edida da om do na toto om so a case resolved. But to do na kuma kuta wo monte no ompene ma na ikunu ne na because ne buafu Bible so se ma awia ntoye bufu so. Until how do you call yourself a husband? Your wife is offended, you are angry. No wait to a living room. 3 months ukunu ni nada. Obebi wana ne buafu. Obeda no ahye ne ma look at you. Sister Grace, ade a woba uwa wade ase a wonya no oba fofo na mabonti obeyo. Ade a woba uti a wade ase a wode kireche ukunu no. Obebi na mabonti a obeye. And it's all free say your fault. Apologize. Bra, when you feel you are at fault in life, don't hold back. Don't. Hey, yo boo. Emisa se man keniye. Emisa man me patu ye ntwaso. Yes, ye do ehun a ye nye chinye. But I didn't know to make us a ukru ni oyiri ni na makwa je chinye. It's stupidity. Inti misramo Grace. Say awade mu ntokwa betwa ade ba ko eboa ye sex. The pa bufa so ja. Me say me pen kwase asem pa. I'm a freak. Me dem o say papa me kind of cry. Me pen kwase asem. Mo be we na masere na etwa. But me can be a bear na kuma. Obey or you stubborn, arrogant, or you disrespectful. Or no baba chira will say, and found home coming. Or chani ni kuna kofa girlfriend or see me crew chimpana. Yesi de nam no suba ma sinti dua ne beba no onue. Una odo ho come no na ama esi abonten koye sa. Oba no, you are at fault. You are responsible for the destruction of your husband.
Wait. I would like us to go back a little bit and touch a bit on it. So, if the man cheats, is the woman's fault?
Oh, on say asema me kan wada ne man. Wo me say, sister, o ma ukunu ene wo na. O twetwe ho e sex wo ukunu ho. Grace, sabi me osofo, mama use faith an example. Faith ye bema. And man for some strange reason, your body no produce sperm. Oh ha na bone famiko. Enti me be faith when you me to no for self faith worry because me pese be ni say efese ene wafa adwo wafa ma wafa akosua enye proper ma no. Enti me si on worry kire say yes we are so jun so gu fa ko ene pu ahuro. Enti o worry no obi bi one obi be ye dia one na ire nye den enye. How sad say me beba be kan che me say me ire man kwan mo ne na. Me ire me wan me be so na mo fine boy. Say oba ni ni life man ko baby be so ni mu aye ne se ne a wo pa ama no ama na so madwo no. Nti akoba ne se wo ne na e bia me ken umfa no nye hwe. Why very a man be an my comfortable and I say, oh my mean proper word I may use comfortable one a wadimu. Ain't you say by man in the baby ako? Ain't your own man not known in an so. I be on Nana no or baby or baby ako fano. Only nipa me blame, neither na me blame no. Yes, it dear sinti and the banam no subabano. Only. And you don't set people up to go do evil. No, we all don't start bonguma chen or so. Only go to America, sir. Anuma, ye born se won't. Unto me, bubu anuma tabai, and can't genus. You cannot break the wings of a bird and ask it to fly. You cannot break the heart of a man and tell him to love you. You cannot disrespect a man and tell him to love you. And the same way, he cannot abuse a woman and expect the woman to play her responsibility and role as a wife. You understand my point? You cannot break the wings of a bird and ask it to fly. Medase.
Thank you so much, Bishop. So if marriages are having issues, like how can you revive an unhappy marriage?
How do you revive an unhappy marriage? First of all, that is why church is very good. If you go to church and you guys are really into Christ, sometimes through even ministry and you guys will start praying. A Christopher go through Nyama, it's a call for a prayer. Mo bom paye nyamienim, mo bom paye eko asori fie ni Nyama nyame bet nyame betimi akama bo mama bibia ye okay. Eye better say do baby mo be jai bibia na mo nko vacation. E mani bi wa na me mani bi wa time a wo mo conflicting issues no. Ebia Grace me na ona me mani me no ye closer baby ya say time bia na me no nam restaurant baby esese oni ni kunu ana oni ne yire nam no obonso no oni ne manam. Eba ne say is a sign say be man na oba no ye immature. A matured woman, a responsible man, or issues wana wari mu a or ma ye hu abonten. Afin sun de oye ne say enya afi na obefa ne ba na ba ko de na akotena baabi ase me ji mani mi su mi ji mani ana oba bi wa na ba ma bi wa ha no akofa namfo bi a ni yiri ni mu namfo kro ana ni kunu ni mu namfo kro na onam na oye ne ma wa akire. It is a very, very bad thing. Awade bia nsem wom mo kokokoko yesi awade ntokwa yesa abrechi ntokwa omo peja kosru kese pa na omeja aba fomboko. You guys must have a very effective communication. You guys must engage in mutual respect for each other. Good sex is one of the things that boa awade pa for awade to always come together. Enti awade a sex inimu no you can tell from one say there is no harmony. Sex brings harmony to marriage. Ubi catch us sex enye marriage oboa ekan a part of resolution I boa share mutumi kika bom di mo agro na aboa. You understand my point? Me that say.
Thank you so much, Bishop. Another question that one of our viewers had was, if you catch your husband cheating, do you get a divorce?
If you catch your husband cheating, do you get a divorce? I didn't ask for permission, but I'll share something with you. 3 days ago, one of the ladies said on the prayer line that she has been praying. The husband lives in Ghana, and she lives in New Jersey. And she has been praying for God to tell her whoever is doing evil against her. So one of the nights she was just there, the husband's phone call from Ghana. She said, hello, hello, nobody was picking up. And then she overheard her husband on the phone having sex and chatting with 2 women. Meaning that the man was really having fun. 2 women and the man, they were all talking. They were talking about sex and all the things they were doing. They were all the ass they were doing. And she could hear all of it. She could hear everything. And then after, she hung the phone and called her husband. The husband said, no movie. At the end, later the man admitted. Then the abri so go jawa. And I'm saying, where Jimmy sa? Men yenya oba enya awade sa. To boase. The edikan uti America ha uknuti Ghana. Sabi ye mema on the grace medical catches yana yenema bubum. Or your software. It is a me ba faith I can so person me share no me no software. On worry I mean share no software. Because oba betimi amana hwiase. Grace mema me tio me software. Ma worry me do me yere. But se nyanya me na ama me nyansan na me de na mo a. Eye so easy say oba betimi de ne sebe ne chest keke. Me hwiase si nyanya me adom bi na be sustain me a. Eno nti amenta me hu say so obi aye bone amenta anjaage no. Because falling in life is so inevitable. You understand what I'm trying to say? And until the American say, sister, you cry ye dear and your batuning bibi. So jai beme ya. Man 6 months. Over no bafo France diabeto. Congratulations. Wedding on the August 8th. Oba your wedding. Meanwhile, sister, who job me in so Grace. That's the sad part. We no. Say be still out here young, also powerful, with some power there. Over man who 2 years. Faith beba. Adonteng Boateng beba. Kwame beba. And mama say na enna mo poto iwom. Ni yeba until so benya ba kon be can so we dem be why no. Do na kro nya kunu biom. Afi on the boyfriends na nam. But Grace oba there. U papa me too for oba. Aware wani monyamo. To boss na worry but to worry and make sure say no monyamo to na se. Oba to boss na worry but to worry we are make sure say no monyama be ma dia to so na say life dia ma wono. Say no monyam don't gamble it. Oba men gamble. Because oba kwa awade na sa awade gu ani ma se a ye bu kun obon. Nti me ka chen say mo nya ni kru no. On kwan bi mani kunu feel guilty. No more mpaye mano. Na on twime ni kunu no because uni ho. Unkwa uni obaba kwa uni uyira kofa ukunu kofa ema mienu na de hye wane mu. It shows your substance and your value. Ba unso uni ho wonso anka open no obede o. Uni on to kofa girls su. Be man say ba kwedi 20. Sister they say a man ba kwedi 20 or ba kwedi 24. Young girls. They are ready to provide what a man wants. Sister, go back and go take your place in your husband's life. Into grace. And remember dear, David cheated. Solomon cheated. Adonteng Boateng cheated. Faith cheated. It's crazy, but we're so weak like children. We are crazy people. It takes, once again, Proverbs 14. Obenyan safode nensa ebuafiano. Oba kwasya. Mejai. Machine mejai. Weja ukwa. Beman weja no kono. Obi nsu tibe Grace. My nama bontia epe kune dosu. Mema ni bebre. Basa obe obenya papa. Mema ni bebre sebe obenya bema. Nye meme nyina ne wari womo. Obansu ko wari bema yen wari no. O life e mobo. Because obeja o. Obeja unso ni mbegu ase ame atu din se we de ten bia no akwa awade ejai. You understand? Into kwa wadena beman eko chimpana china. Chinisho yam na buano. Help him wash, dry no, clean no. Na for what dear. I praise Uncle Yebium. Beme buonso on ya. Oye ni down in other says no asona or copo bafo fro. Some money dear was all ya poor baby copy or bema. Me only the yada dine or bet your channel or bafo for that's very dangerous. If you see sex, a good nipa who feel. Sex good nipa who feel pa. Inti bema. And our raw baby dross, or you the most dangerous, dirty thing. Now, Banswe. And maybe all wokuno. One man who come a bema for be in name. Oh my God, those are very dirty. Obansa, oh man, ben wa, or life moments will be biabekofom. Oba tiawa diasia, or man who come a bema for da. And I saw ni bema for dear or don't come or chin come. Oh. Bema san or for basa grace or bema will be a fool as a balloon was sell. You understand? Ain't he? And planting success be bring me kind of crutch show. First year free say unya. But I'm telling you, sir, baby, I mean you not be doing near mama tiasian. Grace. Oh papa, me ma 1 million. And because if you catch and 1 million. Because about sexual parts no a value that you bo and turn for what?
Amen. Thank you so much, Bishop. Another thing that people have been pondering on a lot is when they say marry someone that is your friend. Like, how important is that?
Grace, if you marry your friend, over pounds my ball. You could be my daughter. I know daughters who resent their fathers. Daughters out of any reason who just doesn't like their fathers. And I know fathers that love their daughters and the daughters also love them. Because there is this harmony between yourself as a daughter and your father. Because there is harmony and coordination between us. How would it feel, say, wako worry oba? Oba no is Steve onye wa down for. Bema no is Steve onye wa down for. Mushaye business bi amukoye wo. Ohio na yeshia ye din komo na yesi ebe worry. Do one out of convenience. But efese anka anyonkofa wo ntemu a mu di nkomo a mu nsuro. Mu di nkwasasem a mu nsuro. Mu ko vacation na mu hwehwa mu nsuro. Because there is harmony ewo mu ntemu. Awade enso a anyonkofa wo bema ne oba ntemu ya na ente ngu basabasa. Ene wiase so say wadam for friend is our best friend. Oye wade e show pa. Because you have confidence and deep trust for your best friends. Enti se ukunu are your best friend. Oyiri are your best friend. It is the best thing. Meaning girl be our worry foolishly. Wa worry you. The former boyfriend be na the best friend. The former side boy be boy in so worry now. Me catch en so ye kwasi aba pa. Because owo Adam fu bi obefa. Create that friendship from our dear Utimono. Neja former boyfriends now will do omachine because as our back gu who feel be can say we nyan some ha only substance e wo mu. Otira mechena say. Enunti ube to me so worry empo na nyonkofa ni no a ema no nyankopon bo awade no kan say or create companion for Bema. And the sisters, muba nko mema no bra mu a. Dice everything, try and create that friendship for yourself because upese wa wadi ejina, upese ofie ya asomdwe. Otira mejana say. When you are wine ebi, wa prama na ware we. Enkope ni je bi enfra bontin bi engugu won na mase. Try so be make it the best or say brighten the corner where you are. Nema we nenye na ma honto. But anyonkofa omuntem wa wade mo is the best thing. Me da say.
Thank you so much, Bishop Yedase. Yeah, having a lot of conversations. Minimum questions when you know do be akumaso. But ansana ya betwaso no, Mipacho. I just want to remind you of our sponsor, ourunion.com. So we're just gonna play our commercial for you guys to see. Go on ourunion.com to find your best match in life.
Christian singles all over Africa. Visit www.ourunion.com, where you can find good Christians anywhere in Africa who are ready to be a wife or husband. Do you aspire to have or to find that type of woman or man? We have visitors over 1 million strong. Christians believe it. They are ready to meet. Are you? Turn the phone off and turn love on forever. Yeah. OurUnion.com. Find your true Christian love and...
Hello everyone, welcome back to Shy TV. We're here with Bishop Adonteng Boateng and we're talking about a lot of marital issues, and he is a man of God, so he has a lot of wisdom and he's been helping us. He's answering a lot of questions on all of you guys. We threw the questions out and we threw the topic out there, and a lot of you brought in your questions, and I pray to God that what the bishop has been saying so far has been sinking into our heads. I know I'm learning a lot from what he's been talking about. But without wasting much time, we're going to go back with the bishop because we have a few questions that we would like to ask him. So, Bishop, thank you so much once again for being here with us.
Welcome.
So, for our next question, a lot of people were, there's a lot of people that go into marriages with children. So, what is your take on that?
Marriage with children. Let me start on the side of men with children. If you're a woman and you want to marry a man with children, you really have to think so much about it. Why? Because usually these children that the man is coming with, they have their mother. They love their mother. They appreciate their mother. But for some reason, one reason or the other, they have to come and live with you as a stepchildren. Usually some of these children, they are very grateful. A lot of them are also very ungrateful. A lot of them will grow at some point and they wish their stepmother that has cared for them and loved them, their stepmother is even no longer even part of the house because you're pen with you. Enti oba ko ware be me bi owo ma adwene hu ye pa because okọ ware be ma no no kwa na ware no okọ ware o ne ma no enti e bia na be ma no kro ye pa se ne ma ne bi suban e koye se wo mo maame a e be bi ahye no o ware be ma o ye no na afi ne ma ne bi abaye sintidua ma bebre as a step mother nso no e be bi ahye no anhwe yi a obeye nkola ne papa sa obenyine no so ye bayfo ne stepmother ne ye bayfo etasi enkyere se nkoware obi a owo mma meka oho kakra na keke afi nso sebi oba nso owo mma ba ma akwakoware no na chese okwakoware oba nyon no nkwa na no koware ono ne mma no enti akwala bia nso woni suban ene ne character odinam inklane bi okra okoware o maame no na otan a otuona o kaise ne papa ni wa na jese wo bubu ani chise kwa jese wono aba be shebe bia ne papa she no hu anyi obi din no hu anyi enu nso wo ebe bi ase nso no se na me se kan about a man de ne mema ne de no so ebe bi ase no obetumi ahwe nkwala na kosi ba bi ebe bi ase no obekira o say you are not my father obekan si wanim say you are not my father obeyam won say wo no nimu ba bia ne maame na ono wo no ono ni bibia na ono na moso eno nso wo eno nkire se ye nware wo mo ena sebi nye obi su ana obi fi asem na obefa eno nso nware minimo be ma bia papa no kro Ghana sese na ote ha oware akatani ba no wo mma ena ohwe nkwala na nkwala na nyini ena akatani ni ja no no ne makoye enkora no koya ene after 10 years enkora na ba omo no mo papa no makosi dan kese ama no Ghana oma jese papa no te kama because of enkora no hwe wo mo no nti ebi ase de uye obi de yi a wo de yeye nye obi a na beda wase nye obi a na be kai ebi wo kro mutimi twese kan na o meku o step mother Nansen Baltimore ya papa bi a wahwe step children bi sa nkwala no omo ye bibi okokan yam so omo no mame aye baako boy ni frɛ chi no kukum step father no eno nso ho wa usu ban kasa kasa betimi ekun otira meche na ase but ebi ase papa oya fa oya bone nso a oya fa enti obi wo ma enchese enware no bo ho mpa ye yie because empire bo pe na betimi ebiebie esiesie wa kwan mama ho afen so sebi aye obi ma ukọ form ntino dia onu omo ye bia be very careful because many obi a odna koma e de odo ahwe ni kunu masa ankora ne nyine ya omo do omo se cheche no so ansem aye kan airtime aba ne sa se o menyina be nipa omo nya ba bi esi abusuafo kora beta o machi say yes the all kan ye no kre yeah abusuafo the omo kan ye no kre because this time omo no say omo hia obi o. You understand? But media the American che one say Grace say o sha be maybe na be man no ma na ko ware na bo ho mpa ye nye be man no kwa na ko ware no o ko ware be man suban wa ware ne man suban. It's a little complicated. O abotre o abadaye o yo Christoni na osuro nyame a Bible so on do erade no ade nyina di boa ho na wie won yie medase.
Thank you so much, Bishop. Another thing that we would like you to touch a little bit on is what advice do you have for married couples that have trust issues in their marriage?
Married couple, see, let me tell you something, Grace. It takes a man to take his money among all women and decide, say, Grace, out here, no, I'm person my wire no. It takes courage for a man to look among all women and say, Grace, when I'm a person, me waro. Grace, for this trust, for this confidence that has been put upon you to be sustained, you need to maintain your trust. Bema tisika koyo hwadi awar wa hye wanumunyam. Wa trust you say odu ba ni fie no. Uba be di ni fie ni. Uba be bu no. Uba be yesi. Uba be yesi. Emema tisika ko waro, but there's a lot of expectation because intina man ko fa adu am ko fa wo no. We have a lot of expectation. In the same way wo oba no nso no. The way faith osha kambu white the boy na kuma be ye kama. Usuba no a lot of mama we the all moment. But on tisa na kuma jopa. Oye nipa esana no grow be yama. Usuba no a lot of expectations neba. Afe be ma itis ka ko ware wa. Sa uni abotre ubufu aye ye nso mu. Sa uni obi obetimi trust to because uni no one uni mema e kasa won achi. As a woman, no. Oba only trust on if you anytime be an worry betimi egu. Mema ni bi ni mate, but me can worry kra won chen. On worry but oni obi serious because oba breaking the trust or what yemu no. Yes, in chine salt. Say salt in chine yirane de ewo aduane mu a ye tietia so. In the same way, Grace, as woba say u break trust out of umpana twen meme bi onu omudi nkomo suban bi odinam obere bi a ubona lose trust. Grace, yemu o. Hey, shatade ma u shatara om say onu no oba no. Obepe meme obeye meme asem. How sad it is oba una mo do beka say sister no okone so ye meme asem. A osu unye uni 16 uni 18. When you know you be mame. Enya de papa. Bible say wade nyina ho kwanye nyina na safata yen. Enti we see the grace who trust. Hold it. Obi betimi atwantora to me so. Aka asem ya. Yesi emfanto so mema na nyo. Enti nipa betimi aka Adonteng Boateng yesi nya wonye. Yesi Paul Pema. Yesi ne kro no. Yesi ne way. Omo na eka, that's their opinion. They can have it. But I was saying me try said the omo kano. Enye ho. Ntesa. Ete sanso a ora nipa baako aka makwa awade baako me yira kan me hunsem tantantan me si anya no kre masan kwa awade mienu wensu oba wensu ka the same thing me si anya no kre there be say enipa mienu do one dance wade ho a just say ewusuban no you are refusing to admit it. Ye woni people are suban bi eni suban o baton person obeji atum who cause I refuse to tofi akwa but ye wusuban is you. Into grace your trust say oba hold that in high esteem. Don't let anybody compromise. Nye di obi kan o dia wan kasa nkasa o ye wokuku ma ofiri so obi ehun. Be man so oba de na koma ba ofia betra ofie e trust o. Ebe bi ase wu sit down wo Ghana woni. Ebe bi ase wo ye japade de wabusuafo di atoso woni. E je sa so no tie na o de ne ho nyina ma o. Sebi wadakra so koye aduane ma o. Oh, there be enye sa ebi aso ta yesa ubewu ntam o. Be mo ne oba ate. Now ta yesa ubu nu kwase ubewu ntam ama obetka kotena yi ase agi nsan edi. What me da say?
Thank you so much, Bishop. Do you think ladies take their marriages for granted?
Oh, yes, a lot of ladies take their marriages for granted. Also about onyan worry ya. Lumba to nyumbi min person me boy bi ana aye. O say ehia obi esunu ni sunu. Ena onipa nso no ho to na esunu de wo osisu. Enti ehia obi no osu a. Obi muami o. Obi muami ade ayemi o. Ne ho to no nso a. O say me ote kokko so nana. Me audition me a princess, me a prince, no the atwa so. But ehia no esu obesu ena ne ho ato no nso esu obesu. Bank enye san ne pa no. Emma bebre, emma cry yes out. Emma bebre Grace. They was say basically Faith. Oh yes please. Hey Faith, your girl, she is very respectful. Marry her, she is very respectful. Say aye fidie da odo na kosom na echo. Afe no be take from. Afe no ba be make your nose ni, oba be define no ho a kire. Hwe da be oni mi on. Odi opa akoko bi sapita touch. Because obi otimi area bi anim se me yem family ni agoro. But time a Faith share no nyesa no o presenting no sa. Anka Faith nware no. Odan no when the Faith on bo ase hunu se no ti onko ware no ko ware na ye den. Enti wan ware na bie no, time on ware no no. Obebe fie no ahya atade da wa kan lipstick ti o twen. Hi bae, hi boo. Afi obekọ aba no, wa ware na obekọ aba no. Omo brezia. Entuma bone yam. Ena ho. No ode babe hia. Entuma so afra no the whole week na edaso fra no the babe hia. You understand? She's taking the marriage for granted. Meanwhile, so Faith see Abonteng na me see Abonteng no. Oma me ni mo hia ye nyina na obi e holding no ho say, "Uye no monyamfo, uye obi. Obekọ fie no. Oh, na ede babe hia." Inti me sre ma no. Don't take your marriage for granted. Ade a wo ti ase na wo mu na wo mfanye no. Obi nso to bebe ne mpa abo no. Ena enye se oba taking a warrior for granted yes me kran me jaya warrior be ma fufuro be fami. Oba kasa oba okasa o dangerous pa. Ena mema so on. E mema oba bi oti awade ase a wo ma ho kwan ma be ma bi ne wo ye bibi sei no. Na dwene mu no se be ma ne jaya wa no ompe wo. Ompe da. Obetimi no edi agro atwempona be bobo bi akọ. Ba on se enye fe. Anybody 40 years dey ko ba. Grace, you need to hold yourself properly and respectfully. Dignify yourself. Ejapadie bie ni ho a ti se wanu mu nyam sister o de nam wiase. You understand? Hold yourself, respect yourself, let people respect you. Hey, Faith yire na ekono. Eye no mu nyam hyema o. Girl sister no okono. Only definition, only address. Because of the sunni ni bainti. Until you cannot marry, who especially when you marry, when I'm say, you cannot marry and take your marriage for granted. Always treat your marriage as if said and wish you kuno. They will obey 7. They will obey 3-2 kunu. They will obey say bema onya miss onya osha oba oya. Obekwa ba na bema na sesa. Your banyansa, a woman full of substance is what every man should pray for and ask for. Oba what substance when you Grace, obe boa mo akoso this year. Now kofa man on mind oh, Grace. Ocho ba no abofo na obi bia say. Medase.
Thank you so much, Bishop. What do you say about couples who compare their partners to others?
Couples who compare their partners to others. First of all, the social. Adia bakwa asa wadia pa say social media. Asa wadia pa because social media no. Nan say wine. Kim Kardashian. Valentine's Day be. Ne kuna wejan is saying. Kenya West. Valentine's Day no or surprise or bano. O my the rose flowers be ya form. Enipa bi toy and obi akuta wine. Ena Keniji akwebe fani Keniji obonyo mpa boss saxophone say Kim Kardashian pure ye dien ena ya spreading hey Kim Kardashian. Meanwhile ukunu kra wan to bi ama. Etu hwe de abuya Kenya West aye. Kim Kardashian onyo ba te seme. Edie na wonu ho amini bie. Chese me de umu me chese me de menye ni pama. Uta do wa wade tutututu o mo nza Kenya West nza o mo aware na egu. Me wan so no banchi ni body na oni be me de mo da so ti o mo at least mo ye ne nkakra. E man ni bebire ne no o mo biggest problem ni say o mo do o mo tutu nkofo because Grace or share housewives of Atlanta. A man o makotwitwa mo yefun onu so pese okoye bi. Housewives of Atlanta o mo sha ataro mo nse na o mo nufu half go o pese oye bi. Ebia so obi a won culture odinam o. Obi a won culture odinam. Enti South do ho compare nkofo. Every housewives of Atlanta. Every the way o mo no kunu mu ye. Na so kunu nya bia. Okunu so kwa abere ni ono banchi ni body ni menke na odi. Ni line ye different. Woso ebi akatafo okromo mpel. Woso do hu toto akatafo awade. Akatafo omo ntetie ye different. Odo awade akototo omo ho. Hwe nsatian yi, enye po. Enti ebi ati dia wani bia de bema obi ana wa ma wani aso. Na ta de awade tutu na hwe wei, hwe se na wei ye ni kunu. Hwe se na wei ye ni kunu. Me wan so kro wo fie umu kunu. Faith yiri a oye faith ye ne sa obedwam no onim dia faith yiri ye ma no ofie obu no okasa one ne beda on kasa fa okwase akọ obaya ma no be ma se oye bibia ma oba wa bonten emfa no ho wo nya wo dia wo fie om si charity begins at home wo dia sese bia wo ye no unyo o ntu ba bonten no se na nkofo ye omo ye omo yiri no mo se mi kura anya bi. And for our day to two, would the SSO yen Kofi na koye? Would the SS sister o yen wa worry? Jawa why now de to nkofo na obi na obi de omo yama omukunu ye bi. The nkofo yama omo yire no mo ye bi. Unye bi. O yire birthday we wa worry 30 years unto card the man da. Unto atade en hye da. Nsu soro sequence na kwame yire ye kwame. Unim dia kwame no oyama ne yere. Sister odi wa wade etutu obi ho. Unim dia oba no oyama ne kunu ofie. Unye bi. Ntu nyanka yantam nsi kon. Wo se dududu yantam nsi kon no mbebu kon. No. Do what you have to do it. Your part you must do as a man or woman. Do it. Don't take your marriage for granted. Don't take your marriage for granted. Your part you must do to make the marriage work. Do it. And don't compare your marriage to nobody.
Thank you so much, Bishop. So we have a few more questions left. We just have 2 more questions left. So somebody asked this question and they really want to know, how should married couples dress?
how should married couples dress? You see, I'm dressed. If I'm going out and I'm wearing shorts, maybe some jean shorts in the house and some t-shirt. As a father, I'm a father. I'm a husband. The way I hold myself to step out defines my whole family as a father. If the children outside will respect my children, my daughters in the house, it's because the children outside, they see the way I hold myself and I dress up. They see, I think your father is a lawyer, right? Because I'm always wearing a suit. And you can imagine if I'm always wearing a ragamuffin dress and I'm looking unkempt and dirty, I become a whole disgrace to my wife and to my whole children in the house. So it is advised that as a man, I will always hold myself as a husband, as a married man. As a married man, to bring honor and respect to my family. But you see, when it comes to you as a woman, it's a different case. A woman who is married, she must dress modestly for people to respect her as a married woman. You can imagine a married woman, she's wearing a dress and part of her breasts are showing. Or she's wearing a shorts or something, exposing her body, trying to get the attention of men. Such a woman, she's like snake. She can bite you without an expectation. A married woman must always hold herself. She doesn't have to tell people she's married. You must see her, how she carries herself, how she holds herself, and you must dignify her as a married woman. A married woman is a respected person. A married woman is a respected individual. So when people must respect her, but they cannot respect her because of the way she carries herself, she becomes a disgrace. You understand? Into oba wa ware no, o sha atade a, bu homa ni pe mu, wo bu homa ni pe mu say sister wa ware. Ya obi wa ware o pe mema. Into hwe ne character, hwe na ta hwe de wo ye no an say sister em so pe mema. Oba wa ware ni pe bu so pe mema, na just sebi wo ye oba tan pa. You are a very dirty individual because unim enipesu a wo ye. And now nim baby ujina because why no the moment I want wako jina baby or life mu baby wako jina no bu ne bu sa place no so many penny na mu say unim eni pesu a wo ye and now unim baby ujina no onipa onim wi say onim baby ujina or ye the most dangerous because we mo obetumi am ahwe as time bia enti me sister nipa kro bi sa question oba wan ware. Yes, a person kesia or yamado for chair. Into about warrior, you don't go out seeking for the attention of other men. A married woman should not go out seeking for the attention of other men. Your attention must be for your husband. Your dress must be to complement the honor of your husband. Now, Talia washa asha unama asha ope boyfriend dear. Unima dear be. You are a disgrace even to others. As a wakochi preku. No, carry no. We join the fe no more beyond say mo mejo makofa preko me join no sana obana wa no na afu en beba ho so no preko no akoto ateche mo ye kutokro onim ni pakro kofa preko no join no e ba ne sana ma dia wa we gu na ne ma ase enti oba wa wade a ore fu ho so aware na o hihye won tade ba sa free say e me man hwe na hu efe why is a preko be man worry one of the no munyama to so edwaro o san court back to that lifestyle no preko was an koto atechim sister mesrawo sa wutie me na wukuna kasa akire wa de oka ye na yampa ateche na odem ne ugu hu ne mase emema de wukasa wo pebi ebenye bi ne wada o ene ma bebre na mabontia de wenya no kromunya bi omunso pebi Ude wenye bi aka na asa pe bi aka ho. Wheelbarrow, yes sir. Forgive and forget. Sister Suban. Dress appropriately that people will respect you as an adult, as a married woman, and who man so and as a mother, baby on MB will be a who bebu. If I didn't show me that say.
Amen. Thank you so much, Bishop. This is our last and final question, and we're done. We're done. What type of man or woman should anybody want to marry?
What type of man or woman? A man that is honest, a man that is hardworking, a man that is able to create security, a man that is able to provide a home, a man who is able to feed a house, a man who works, a man who brings integrity to a family, a man who becomes a tree for branches to grow from, a woman that society can trust, a woman that has the quality of a woman with substance, not a one. You understand? A woman who is able to turn a house into a home, a woman who is submissive and respectful, a woman who is dignified in her talk and in her wisdom, because if she's full of deceit and deception, she becomes a disgrace to her family. That's it. My Brentimin Kebium.
Thank you so much, Bishop. It was an honor talking to you. I'm pretty sure all our viewers, all your questions have been answered. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. This is Shy TV. My name is Grace. On Tuesday, we're going to see you again next week, Tuesday. Bishop, before we go, do you have anything to tell our viewers?
Faith Wilson, thank you so much for all the hard work. Grace, your daddy loves you. I just want to say happy, but tomorrow is my wife's birthday, so I just want to take this opportunity to wish her a happy birthday and ask the Lord to bless her, ask the Lord to give her grace and prosperity in all things. Happy birthday. God bless you.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to see you guys again next week. Please remember to keep on sharing the video. Once we're done, it's still going to be on Bishop's Facebook page. So share with your friends and family, those that didn't get a chance to join us today. Once again, my name is Grace. Thank you so much for tuning in to Shy TV.